Hi, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I've been working with schools, dealing with school finance and funding and teacher salary analyses for about 35 years, and I get upset with all the misconceptions there are about salaries, especially in California. In California, you got a thing here that, oh, California pays really well. Well, on the surface, it may appear to be that way, but I want to look at the total truth, objective truth, when it comes to what you're actually paid versus how you're funded. And funding in California has taken a couple of hits this last 10 years, but I just want to show you what the truth is when it comes to people attacking salaries. What I do is I look at salary schedules, and what I do is I look at the overall impact of your salary schedule. Now, I have another video that you can access that's going to tell you how I come up with these numbers right here. But right now, I'm just going to say I define the value of your salary schedule with one number over 26 years. When I look at just salary only, it looks like California is really well paid to all these other states that I have in here. I only do states where I have complete data, and I do get just about every district in it. You can see it looks like your overall structure's paid about 33% above this group average, which I'm looking at. It's going to change drastically when you see what I have here. Your entry level pay, you look like you're pretty high. I look at the biggest number with the BA 45. I have an explanation on another video that you can check later with how I come up with this. And you can see where you're at there. You're that much above. You rank number one. Salary here, you rank number one. It looks like you're really well paid. I do a benefit comparison. I look at the benefits over here. Here's the average this group contributes. There's what your districts for family that contribute in the state of California, how much for single. These are close because a lot of districts in California have a composite rate. Oh, Wyoming is pretty high here. They also pay 6.23% of the employees' share of retirement. So when I combine salaries and benefits, you're still going to be high. I mean, you're still number one. You're 25% above the average. Poor Colorado doesn't do too well. They've taken bigger hits than you have over the last 10 years. California here on their base pay, you're right up. Oh, Wyoming's above you now because of their benefits. They pay both ends of the retirement. That adds up. They're above you there. Your BA 45 top, you're doing good. You're doing good. But what I want to do is I want to look at student-teacher ratio. When I look at student-teacher ratio, we get different numbers. Take a look at this. Here's the average student-teacher. Now, it's not class size. It's the number of students divided by the number of teachers in the state. So you see, you're 19.18 to 1. Wyoming, for every 10.7 students, they have a teacher. Montana, Nebraska, Colorado, Minnesota. So now I'm going to see how you compared when I do it based on the student-teacher ratio. All of a sudden, things change drastically. I mean, when you got 19.18 students per teacher, again, I mean, I'm sure the class size is even bigger than that, but you got all the other special teachers in that you include in there. You're below the average. You're third. Nebraska was higher than you. Colorado's not that bad now. Well, Colorado's always going to be bad. They're having troubles there. So anyway, then I do the same thing with the entry level pay. Entry level pay for Wyoming teachers on a per student basis. Look at yours. $255 below this group average, 8.7, and ranked third. If I had more states in there, I don't think you'd change much, because I'm not looking at really high-powered states here, Wyoming is, but Montana, Nebraska, Colorado, they're not known for salaries. Highest with the BA 45, you're below. Highest on the schedule, you're below. Okay? Then when I do it on a per student basis with benefits, Okay, you see you're still below average. This is per student based on family insurance. Wyoming is right up there. I mean, Wyoming is paid really well. And Nebraska, great benefits, low student teacher ratio. They're way above you. So on a per student basis, you're not that greatly paid. So when I keep looking at it, I have it on single insurance. So even though appearances are that you're really well paid, when I take a look at it based on the student teacher ratio, it's altogether different. Then there's another factor, the cost index. This came from the Bureau of Statistics, whatever that company is called. What it costs to live in California relative to other states. Now, what does that mean here? It means that, like in California, $151.70 in California has the same purchasing power as $89.30 in Wyoming. So if I developed a table based on costing index, you'd be last. That's not a nice thing to say, but I mean, reality is reality. I'm not going to build the table because I think you can do that yourself because I'm sending this thing to you for free. And it's accurate. And it's a way of looking at things that I think is proper. Anyway, so if you want to know more, I have about 15, 20 videos on YouTube now. If you do a search and just search my name, Dale Janota, Janota, you'll see a bunch of California analyses so you can get more detailed things on these numbers and what they mean. But right now, I'm just more concerned about everybody getting what I have because I'm sending this to every district in California that I have emails for because I think you need to see this because your legislators need some education. Thank you. My name is Dale Janota. Bye. Oh, I always have trouble. There we go.